Let's Plays are dead. Or so they say. But you know what? I don't think so. And I'm going to tell you why. So these days, there have been some channels who are saying that, Let's Plays are dead, that there's really no point in making them anymore. Because, those days are long gone. Long time ago, when, at least in the case of Minecraft, back when Minecraft was still fairly new, Let's Plays were the thing people watched. They were the thing that people made. And back then, they were fairly simple, very straightforward. I mean, look at Etho's videos. His first videos were, let's just say, very, very, very simple. And he would even not finish a build in one video. Oh no, he was just playing around. He didn't really do a whole lot in a single video when he started his still ongoing series. His has been going a long time. Well, I would have to say that that type of video is pretty much not really popular anymore. But a lot of people who start doing Let's Plays do that kind of video, and they wonder why they're not getting popular. It's because people aren't watching that kind of Let's Play anymore. At least most of the time. There was a time, actually, in the last year or so where that kind of Let's Play was starting to get a little bit more popular again. But I'm not so sure if it's going to continue that way. Probably not. You see, people have a very short attention span, and they are constantly wanting something new. And that's what we're going to talk about here. But, of course, Let's Plays are still popular to make. People are still making them. A lot of people are making them, and that is part of the problem. The whole market for Minecraft Let's Plays is oversaturated. So you need to stand out. And standing out is not easy. It absolutely is not. I have seen some people just absolutely explode. And in each case, it has to do with what they're doing or how they're doing it. And I'm going to talk about a few of those. But as I mentioned, the solution is you've got to be unique. Stop making the standard Let's Plays. They're not popular anymore. You need to try something very different. And what you could do is look at the trends. Some past trends include 100 Days Hardcore, which are arguably still popular. Mega builds, which seem to be done all the time these days, but I think they're getting less in popularity. People are complaining about how a lot of Let's Players are building way too much in single videos. It's hard to get, it's not personable anymore. You're not getting immersed. You're just seeing tons of stuff being built in one video. For some people, that's fine, but I think people are getting tired of that. And then there's the no commentary long plays. And we've seen some people blow up because of that, because of those. And I mean, Wax Fraud is one. Wax Fraud has done extremely well with those. And there's a whole bunch of other things. And another thing is people want personality. Yeah, you need to show yours. Don't be flat and dull. Don't talk like you have no inflection whatsoever. And I have seen some videos where they're fairly new channels and they are talking just like really flat, and this is what I'm going to do now. This is here I'm going to build something like this, and talking like that. They don't sound very interesting. They sound like they have no clue what they're doing. That's the kind of thing you need to avoid. You need to sound like you've got personality, not a lack of one. And also, a lot of new Let's Players don't speak very clearly. Not just new ones. There are some that I have watched who have been doing it for a long time, and they're not seeing any growth. Yet they've done hundreds of videos, and they only have a few hundred subscribers. And it's hard to understand them sometimes. You need to enunciate. Say things clearly. And you should have much better audience retention. But another thing is you need to be willing to change your style. You need to evolve. There are some who don't change at all, and they've been doing the same kinds of videos for 5, 6, 7 years, and they wonder why they don't grow. They're not experimenting. They're not trying new things. And that is one of the most important things you need to do if you're going to grow your channel. You can't just keep making the same things over and over and over again. But let's think about some of those who really blew up their channels because of what they're doing. Now, one I often mention him is Fwip. He is one that really got into hardcore, and these are long-term hardcore worlds. The one he's on right now, he's been doing for, 4 years or something? He's been doing it a long time, and he's working on finishing the city that he's building. But he really blew up, and he still has like hundreds of thousands of views per video. And I started watching him when he had only 6,000 subscribers. He's over 1 million. It's kind of funny just seeing him grow, because he had his original world, which is when I was started watching him, and he eventually just abandoned that world and got into other things, and that is hardcore. Another one is Mr. Beardstone. Now, when my channel was small, his channel was also really small. I guess we could say we were acquaintances. We did talk sometimes, especially on social media, watched each other's videos occasionally. You know, I interviewed him on my podcast as well. And he told me that when he blew up, he had no idea what he was doing. And he really didn't know why he blew up. But the thing is, he created his own mod pack involving the Create mod. And this was something new. People were not making videos using this. Well, they were making videos with Create, but not his specific mod pack. His perfect mod pack. And it really caught on, and he just blew up. Just amazing what happened. Another one is Farzy. I met him when he was at around 100,000 subscribers, and we've talked from time to time. And he's let's just say he's probably one of the most popular Minecraft YouTubers now. Absolutely huge, and he does some very interesting things. I guess some more experimental kinds of builds, you know? I think that's one thing, but I also think it's his personality. He is very enthusiastic, and he appeals to younger viewers as well. So, yeah, there's that. And then there's Cringy Gull. Cringy Gull was my first interview for my podcast. And the things he does in his videos, he does crazy stuff. Things that you wonder, how is he doing this? And how does he manage to keep on doing all these crazy things? It's like he challenges himself. And he also has one of those personalities that really appeals to people. So he's really out there. I find that he and Farzi are quite similar in that regard. So those are a few that I've found have blown up because of something that they've done that others don't really do. And that is something that anyone who wants to be a Minecraft Let's Player may need to do. Because if you don't try to be unique, well, you're going to have problems growing. So one thing that I'm doing I've got my chill Minecraft world, but this is more of a relaxing thing for me. But my challenge is to build every biome starter house. So a starter house for every single biome in the game. And I'm doing it long play style, so I don't edit anything out. You get to see the entire process. And it doesn't get a lot of views. And I never expected it to. What I did expect was that there would be some people who follow along all the time. And there are. There's very loyal audience that are always watching those videos. But then I look at my Labyrinthum series. Now this one is lore-based. I am focusing on building and creating a story. And this story is being recorded in books. And anyone who wants to download the world can take a look and read the books and explore, I guess, the locations and any of the events that are happening. And eventually there's going to be so many books. It's going to be just a big adventure. It's a playable map that you can explore, and it's meant for anyone who wishes to get themselves into a story and just enjoy a fully built out world. Of course, I'm still early in the building of it, and I'm really looking forward to getting a large amount done. And this is such an interesting view. I'm just looking around here thinking, look at this aurora. We're at the cloud level as well, on top of this mountain. This is neat. This is complementary Unbound shaders, by the way. Love it. Yeah. So, let's just stand here in the dark with the moon behind us. Now, are there any kinds of things you like to see in Let's Plays? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what you think. If you like videos like this and would like to see some more, then please consider subscribing to this channel as well as my main one, where I am working on my own Let's Plays. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.